So we're getting some nice snowy weather today, and I figured this is the perfect time to talk about the benefits of cold exposure. Now, the benefit most people get excited about is the fact that being exposed to cold burns an enormous quantity of calories in a compressed time frame without requiring you to exercise. The reason for this is that your body has to maintain a stable core temperature to survive. So to compensate for the stress of the cold, your body increases metabolism. And it does this through two different routes. The first way your body produces heat is by using something called brown adipose tissue, also known as brown fat. What brown fat is are fat cells that have a high mitochondrial density. Mitochondria are the organelles in your cell that produce energy. These are the basic engines of your metabolism. And so by increasing this mitochondrial density, your body can burn fat to produce heat. Now, naturally, this means you will be burning body fat to produce heat. This quantity of brown adipose tissue actually increases with frequent exposure to cold. It's primarily concentrated in your neck and shoulders, so applying cold to these areas will preferentially increase brown adipose tissue. For this reason, a lot of people use like a cold compress around their shoulders to try to promote brown fat production. For a long time, scientists thought that only babies had brown fat in human beings. This is because babies are not capable of shivering, and so they have to produce heat to survive through brown adipose tissue. This brings us to the other way that the body can generate heat. It can generate it through shivering. Shivering is just a semi-controlled, involuntary muscle spasm that produces heat. The same way when you exercise, you overheat and start sweating. Well, your body uses muscles as heat generation tools when it's exposed to extreme cold. Now, the interesting thing is that the shiver point will change as you practice cold endurance. Right now, it's 30 degrees outside, so below 0 Celsius, 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And I have a very light shiver going, mostly tension, mostly in my legs. But right now, I actually feel really comfortable. I feel pretty warm, even though I'm not shivering aggressively like a lot of people would under these conditions. And the reason is that I've systematically, over several years, cultivated brown fat and developed a psychological resistance to cold. This is another major benefit of cold exposure, is that it trains you to focus your mind, to relax. Cold is an existential threat, and your genes know that. Throughout human history, surviving winter for the people who made the journey north, or far enough south if you're in Patagonia, we have this ancestral memory of winter, and your body knows that cold is a threat to your survival. So to practice cold endurance, you have to learn to overwrite that instinctual fear of cold, which teaches you a powerful kind of mental toughness and focus. This video covered the basics of how the body adapts to cold and overcomes it. However, the biology of cold adaptation is actually a lot more complicated, and it carries with it a huge range of benefits for both mind and body. So I'm going to be publishing a video soon that goes into much more detail about exactly how the body adapts to cold, how this can benefit you, how it can improve your mental function, how it can improve your body composition and burn fat, and how it can help you avoid chronic diseases. So if you don't want to miss that video, go to danielshields.io and sign up as a member today. It's completely free, and you'll be the first to find out when any new content comes out. In addition to content about cold adaptation, I'll be sharing everything I've learned about how to acquire skills faster, in particular how to learn languages several times faster than most people think is possible, how to shed fat quickly, efficiently, with a minimum of pain, how to build strength and mobility and real-world movement capacity, generally how to take care of your body and mind, how to do more, how to enjoy life more. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, don't wait, go to danielshields.io and sign up today.